This is first iteration of 5324-901 Software Engineering class project. We are Team 3 and I'm Team Leader Zhengshu Zhang. First, I'm going to show our division of labor. This is how we assign the different works. Okay, now I'm going to introduce the UCID of our project. The first three functions is the basic login, logout, and register. Users of different roles will enter a different screen after login. So, we say this is the start menu, but according to the role. The next two functions are view profile and update profile. These two functions are used to modify the information of every user. The next 6 functions are used by rental manager. The manager function includes operations to the reservation, like view all the reservations, view specific reservation, and delete a reservation. Operation also include operations to the rental cars. Mainly, they are search for a specific one and view the details of how the cars are rented. These operations begin in the rental manager's start screen and usually can return to the manager's start screen. For users, the main operation is about to start a reservation. The process starts from searching available cars. Then they can view their request car and reserve their selected car. After that, a reservation is generated, and the user can view their reservations or view the details of a selected reservations. He can also modify or cancel a reservations as he needed. Finally, the functions for admin. There are search for user, view the selected user, modify the selected user's function profile, change the role of a selected user, and revoke the selected user. This operation mainly deal with the system users. That's all of the UCID's tables. And next, my teammate De Xu will introduce our UCD.
Hello everyone, my name is Xu Deyu. I'm the member of Team 3, and in Iteration 1, my job is to create use case diagram and PowerPoint slides. Now let's see our use case diagram. The UCD is according to our requirement and UCID. This is a car rental system as we know. I'm going to show my user hierarchy here. I'm trying to use inheritance to show the common and the specific functions at a glance. Because the use case diagram is conveying information quickly and at a glance. Another information is that my system has ultimately these 3 users. They are grouped like this. And they are the common functions: registration, login, logout, view profile, and update profile. This is all the system access section. And the next one is admin functions section. Admin function section have 5 use cases. The first one is search for user, and he can use the last name to search a specific user. After that, admin can view the selected users. And the next one is modify selected user information, and the last one is revoke selected user, delete user information in this system. Next one is rental manager function section. And there are 6 use case and view reservation and the rental manager provided, and then the rental manager can view selected reservation. This is the same name in user function section, but it is not the common function. And then rental manager can delete the selected reservation. It can view available car after input date. And the next one is search car. It can view the specific car after input the car name and the date it wants. Then he can view the selected car detail information. That's all the rental manage function section. And the last one is user function section. There are 7 use cases and view my reservations. The user can view his own reservations. And next one is view selected reservations. It is the same name but not the common function. And cancel reserved rentals. Next one is modify selected reservation. It can change his start date and the end date. Requires rental, and the user can request the cars what they want, and then user can view the request car detail information through this function. And finally, the user can reserve the optimal car through the last function, reserve selected car. That's all my use case diagram. Thank you.
Firstly, I will thank for the former means to introduce UCID and use case diagram. Hello everyone, my name is Zhi Wang. My duty in iteration 1 is to design domain diagram. As we have learned, domain diagram design is previously designed in software engineering. It aims to make the customer have a basically knows the project data mode. So let's see the domain diagram in the visual. According to function table list, we abstract 3 different classes: system user, rental cost, and reservation. Firstly is the system user class. It just like the user class in the project. It includes the common attributes and the common method. As unique for the user, which has the unique attributes like club membership, rental permission. And the admin has the unique method: search user profile, change user role, revoke user rental, view user profile, and modify user profile. Next is the rental cars class. Rental cars class just like the products class in the electricity shop system, and it includes the products attributes and the operation of the different user could do in the superclass, and the unique method of user it includes the view request car, reserve select cars. As for rental manager has the view available cars. At last is the reservation class. Reservation class has the details of reservations as the attribute, and the user and rental managers common operations as the common method. View all reservation, will select the reservation. And the user has a unique method as request reservation, cancel the reservation, and modify select the reservation. And the rental manager could have the unique method is to delete reservation. So that's all the introduction of the domain diagram. Next, we will introduce the code design of the project.
Hello everyone, my name is Chen Hao. I will introduce 2 parts of the Android app demo, the login part and the registration part. First of all, running the Android app. we can say that the top of the main screen is a well-designed logo and slogan. Below it are two add boxes, which can input the username and password. And the yellow button and the green button are used for login and registration respectively. Next, I register an account. The username and the UTID and password are required, and the others are not required. For the choice of a role, I choose user. Then after successful registration, I will be redirected to the corresponding homepage according to the role when logging. This is the user page. Except for the logout function, other functions have not yet been implemented. When I click the logout button, I will return to the main screen and finish all other activities. Then let's try to log in the rental manage account and admin account. I type in the account information for login, which I have registered before. This is the rental manage page. This is the admin page. Alright, this is the end of my presentation. Thanks for your attention. Next,
Hello everybody, my name is Lao Ziqing. Let me show you the next part. We can click the Android application icon to open our app. First, we can see our main screen. We can log in by filling the username and password. Like this. My password is 123456. Login. And we can log out. And if we forget our password, we can use the blue text button. Click it. We can change our password like this. For example, we can input the password 123 submit. It will remind you update succeeded, and we can log in. Like this. We have two ways to see our database. First, we can use a SQLite Studio to show our database in a table form. Our database is called user, and we can use this to see our database column information and other information. Like this, right? We also can use application functions. We use the data to see our data. Like this, right? If we want to see the newly registered user, we also can do it. Log out first, and then we can create a new account. It's necessary to input username, UTID, and password to create a new account. Like this. We can add a account called James. UTID like you. Then we click sign up. The account is created. Then we can use the administrator account, just like to fill the new data. Okay, we can see the new data username James in the database. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Lin Shengtao, and in this iteration 1, I am responsible for the design and the programming implementation about the homepage of the admin and the return manager. And also I am responsible for the testing and the optimization of our software demo. The first part of our work is the homepage of the admin and the manager. According to the task demand, the admin and the return manager should have their own login homepage, which contains their specific functions. We take the admin login homepage as the example. Okay, we could say that in the admin homepage, we list several functions such as view user data, search for the users, and the basic logout functions. And I work with Qing together to complete the view user data functions. Such as this. Actually, there are also several functions which belongs to the admin or the manager homepage we didn't list on our app demo, such as the reservations and the cancel. And we are planning to complete this in our next iteration. And the other part of my work is the test and the optimization of our app demo. I tested and optimized most of the functions to ensure the robust of our demo. For example, in the created new account functions. At first, this function needs all these informations such as the last name, first name to complete the register, and it exists several bugs of input. And it also lacks of tips when you didn't make the appropriate input. And in this version, we improved these functions and gave the smooth use experience for the users. You only need to input the username, the UTID, and the password. You can complete the sign up.